First up this morning, we know the super cold days of winter will eventually come around, but if your windows have condensation during freezing conditions, trust us, it's time to replace them. So joining us now is Justin Kiswarty from Windows Select with why winter is a good time to think about getting new windows. Good morning to you, Justin.
Good morning, Tiffany. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Good to see you. Usually I get to see you in person at a home show. Today we're virtual. But I think this is a great time to think about this because a lot of people worry when it gets cold is the last time that I want to think about someone taking windows out of my house and replacing them. What do you say?
Absolutely, you know, and it's funny. We've here in Wisconsin we've had a couple of mild weeks the past couple of weeks, but now the weather is certainly turning, and so a lot of homeowners are starting to experience the ice buildup on their windows, the cold air coming into their homes, and most importantly, those ever increasing energy bills from their furnace working overtime. So we're getting a lot of homeowners that are calling in right now, but they are concerned, Tiffany, just like you mentioned. It is winter time. Is now a good time to replace my windows? Truth be told, what a lot of homeowners don't know is a winter time is actually one of the best times to get replacement windows. Reason being is when we replace the windows, when the weather is cold outside, a lot of the structural components, the nailing flanges and so forth, are contracted in the home in the winter time. And so what happens when you do that installation process when the weather is colder outside, when the springtime hits and things warm up, those structural components expand and create an even tighter seal. So it's a wonderful time to get your windows installed. Actually, the reverse can happen in the summertime where it's warm out, things are expanded, you put the new windows in, the winter time hits and things contract, and that can actually create some air pockets and so forth that we have to go back out and reseal. So winter time is a great time to get your windows done, especially if you're experiencing those ever dreaded increasing energy bills.
There's a little science lesson in all of that for us. I think that was a great depiction, and it really, just makes sense logically when you think about it, why winter is a good time. What about energy bills, though? Everybody right now is very budget conscious. Many people are struggling, and they need to think about saving pennies.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really cool. We are so confident, Tiffany, that our windows are some of the most energy efficient on the market. We have a 35% fuel savings pledge. What that means here at Windows Select is if you replace all of your windows with ours, so it does have to be all of your windows, if you replace all of them and your utility bills are not reduced by at least 35% from the previous year, Windows Select will literally pay the difference, no questions asked.
Wow, 35% is huge. Yep. That's not like here's 5% back. That's a big chunk.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, we can show homeowners how inside of a couple of years, because of the energy savings alone, they can pay for their windows.
That's pretty incredible. So talk about what sets your windows apart, because I've been with you at a home show. You let me use a fire gun on the windows. Yes. I got to see it firsthand and show our viewers. Basically, what am I doing? Yeah. What are we doing? We're basically like
first
putting
off, Tiffany,
heat
you're
on
right.
It, right?
That's absolutely correct. And fortunately, you didn't burn the place down during that home show. So we thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That was fun. But anyway, what Tiffany was demonstrating at that home show was really the energy efficiency of these windows. And that is due to the spacing system that we use to separate the panes of glass. See, most companies out there, the bigger name, big brand companies, will use a metal or an aluminum spacer. And what happens is in the wintertime, when that cold air hits the outside pane, it transfers right into the home. That's what creates that cold feeling on your windows on the inside during the wintertime. With our exclusive Defender Max windows, we have a patented TPS technology, stands for thermal polymer spacer, and it is a foam-based mylar-backed spacer that prevents that cold air from infiltrating into your home. Same thing happens in the summertime, that hot air hits, doesn't transfer into your home. So an extremely energy efficient window.
Don't you think that's such a great test too? Just anybody who's watching, just walk up to your windows and put your hand on the window. If you feel that it's cool right now or feel the cold, your windows are not doing you justice.
There you go.
I think that's incredible. So right now, people obviously can save money on their energy bill, but can they save money on windows right now?
They can. That's a big question. So right now, we've got a great promotion going on. We're doing buy one, get one free. Plus, starting next week, the holiday week, we are doing free installation. And then on top of it, Tiffany, just because we love working together on the blend and so forth, for anybody that calls in and mentions that they heard us on the blend, we're throwing in an additional $250 certificate.
I love that. Okay, by the way, who's not going to mention that? Because, like, seriously, you are the most interesting window person I've ever met in my life.
Thank you, Tiffany.
But really, I mean, you
you
make it absolutely interesting. It makes me want to go and check my windows. And I think so many of us, it's been on the honey-do list for a long time. It seems like now is a really good time. So thank you so much for joining us today, Justin. It was good to see you.
Thank you, Tiffany. As always, pleasure to see you.
You too. And right now, here's what Justin brought you. Contact Windows Select for a free home estimate. They also have a slew of special offers, including that buy one window, get one free, no payments for a year. And if you mention the Morning Blend, they're going to knock that $250 off your order. Their number is here. It's 262-703-3500 or go online to windowselect.com.